And this is Conspiracies Unlocked. We are on the final chapter of Britney Spears, The Woman in Me. It's been a long road, but god damn it, we did it. Chapter 49. I'm so excited. I could cry.
Well, I'm happy.
Out of her freedom.
I'm happy for Britney.
For her freedom.
For her freedom, yeah.
So she is fine. She just talks about how she's free to do whatever she wants. She's thankful for like all the little things in life. And she's able to dance and take pictures because she can. She feels reborn. She's ready to take on the world.
Mm-hmm.
And she may never go on tour or shows again, but she is starting to trust again. And she is starting to make friends and go on with her life. In fact, Britney got pregnant by Sam.
Her husband.
And then unfortunately had a miscarriage in the first trimester. Usually, especially with people like celebrities, they don't announce their pregnancy until after the first trimester.
Mm-hmm.
She was so excited that they announced it, and so then they had to like unannounce it, and I think that's so sad.
It is really sad. I remember when she posted on her Instagram that they had lost the baby.
Well, and it's so sad because you have like I've had miscarriages, and that's sad enough just to have to tell and just deal with and tell the small social people, social circle that you've told.
Yeah, like your family.
But now, like your family, your close friends, but now you're having to like tell the world. And you're fucking Britney Spears. Like, the world knows every intimate detail of your life, and you can't even have that to yourself.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, it's really shitty that happened. She doesn't even think about her family anymore. She tries not to even think about them.
I mean, I wouldn't if I was her.
Yeah, which is hard, I'm sure. It's just, that sucks. And she's wondering if they read this book, they have a guilty conscience. Jamie Lynn should definitely have a guilty conscience. What? Boobs? Hi.
Do you like Britney Spears or do you just like Jenna's boobs? Tell us in the comments.
It's really hot here. I'm wearing a dress with boobs, I guess.
That was funny.
Anyways, okay.
We're easily amused here, as you can tell.
I don't even know where I was.
Just that Britney's taking it one day at a time.
One day at a time, and that her family is just crappy.
Sorry, girls. It's okay. Most men like boobs, so you're pretty.
A lot of women do too. So there's that too.
It's a body part.
Universal love.
I was gonna say it's a body part that's usually noted on.
Anyways, okay, so her family sucks, right? And Jamie Lynn brought out the book and all this stuff, and like, why should she have any care in the world about her family? But she does say that she's trying to like have like not anger towards Jamie Lynn, but more like sorriness for her and feeling like, oh, that's like crappy that you had to grow up in my shadow,
Yeah, I think that Britney was basically trying to sympathize with her sister because they grew up in the same household and they experienced a lot of the same things, and that she did note that her sister was a teenage mom and that was really hard on her, and a lot of other things that she went through also. She was also manipulated by her parents.
She was. And then you know what I thought I loved was that Britney just like laid everything out. Like it was super like passive aggressive. Like the way that she was just like, she's had issues, divorced parents. She didn't even have to deal with the parents together. She just got them divorced. Then she had the teen pregnancy, the near fatal accident with her kid, the divorce. She's like listed everything. I mean, it's all like it's out in the public, but it was just like boom, boom. But it was like a passive aggressive. Like,
it was kind of shading her.
Yeah, it was like a super. I love it. So funny. So yeah, and the media has and always will be cruel to Britney.
Mm-hmm.
She's just like, it's bullshit. Like, why is this occurring? It's always occurring.
Mm-hmm.
And what are you doing?
I'm holding the book up
Why?
for our fan who
Is
wants
he
to
wants
know
to
what
know?
we're
Is this,
talking about.
yeah, we're doing the book. We read the book, dude.
You have to go way back. This
Yeah,
is the
this
last
is the last chapter. It's been a journey. It's been a long
Spoiler
journey.
alert.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's been a journey. So, what was I saying? Okay, so here, this is the I'm gonna read from the book, and this is the last little bit. This is her last everything, and then we'll be done with Britney. Freedom means being goofy, silly, and having fun on social media. Freedom means taking a break from Instagram without people calling 911. Freedom means being able to make mistakes and learning from them. Freedom means I don't have to perform for anyone, on stage or off stage. Freedom means that I get to be as beautifully and perfect as everyone else. And freedom means the ability and the right to search for joy in my own way on my own terms. And that was beautifully sad from Britney. So so the book is over. We're all done with the book. We did it. We finished the book. Woo! But she never addresses the divorce with Sam. So no. I'm wondering, like, because the book kind of makes it to where it leaves them still together. But she's very like nice when talking about him. But it's different because if they were together when she wrote the book, you would think that she would be more loving towards him.
Or write more in the book with him.
With him, about him, with
maybe
him
just
in
him
it.
showing support.
Just him being there. Yeah, like, oh, I was hanging out with, whatever. I don't know. I feel like if I was to write a book, my significant other would be there all the time. Mm-hmm. Like somewhere, like in and out.
Because they're such a big part of your life and you spend so much time with them, you would have a lot of memories and a lot of notations of what occurred, even as a timeline, just as timeline.
Yeah, exactly. Like, just they'd be there. Like, in my life story, like, you would be in and out of it, or there, like, for a lot of it,
Yeah, just like timestamps of anything.
Yeah. So, I looked it up, and her book was published October 2023. So she married Sam June 9th, 2022. They were married for 14 months, which means that they broke up right before this. He filed August 2023. So she was together with him, married to him when she wrote this book.
So she didn't foresee the divorce then.
And maybe that's why she's so like, oh, I'm so grateful for him and this and that. I mean, you could be anyways just to be nice, but she was very, very nice. But yeah, when she wrote this book, she had no idea that they were getting divorced. Mm-hmm. Literally, she like finished the book. He's all peace, bitch. And then the book came out.
But do you think...
And it was finalized. So it was finalized May 2024, which I will tell you, that is the fastest fucking divorce. Like, it took me a year to get divorced.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So
it takes forever.
Do you think that, after her dad lost his rights to govern Britney and the conservatorship ended, then Sam was off payroll and Sam was no longer her husband handler, as everyone said, that he was on the payroll, and then
because they were together for a long time. They met in 2016 on one of her slumber party shoots or something. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, and then
I just read it, but
yeah, and then the dad would have to approve everything.
Yeah,
she couldn't marry without her dad's approval.
But they got married after the conservatorship ended.
Yeah, but even to date, remember, he would make her dates do tests and like all kinds of stuff.
Yeah,
like drug tests.
Weird.
And
NDAs.
STD tests.
But NDAs are pretty normal, I think, for people like high profile people like that.
But yeah, the NDA is not a big deal, but this is the whole, like, I'll say conspiracy part of it. Do you think that Sam was really her husband who really loved her and wanted to be with her, or he was just on the payroll taking care of Britney as like inside eyes, so the dad could have eyes on her?
I don't think that I think that maybe in the beginning that was it. or in the beginning that wasn't it. Dad swooped in, found an opportunity, did that, and then came back,
like,
and
befriended him,
and then and was like, hey, and then so he stuck around for all those years on payroll. But then I think that he wouldn't have married her otherwise. Like, he wouldn't have married her because off of payroll, because but at that point he'd be off payroll. Why would he marry her? He got off payroll, it would have been
okay. Then he married her because now all the money is Britney's, and he can divorce her and get half of it, not the dad.
Oh, plot twist. Mic drop.
Like,
what
financial gain, unless there was
there had to be a prenup after K-Fed, for sure there was a prenup. There has to be.
Hopefully, I don't know. I never looked into.
I feel like we should do a celebrity gossip like column,
like a celebrity.
Like, we're like, oh my god.
I don't know. That was just my 2 cents about him.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah, but I'm sure that. But I wonder if he does get alimony. Googling. Hold on. Stand by. Dun, does dun, see dun, what's your favorite color? Get alimony. Alimony. Hold on. Wait. What the fuck does
it's
oh, I did the
it says Shazam.
I did see him instead of Shazam. Okay, hold on. No, nothing. No. Not even spousal support.
Did Britney have a prenup?
But won't walk away empty-handed. I'm getting my sources. Entertainment Tonight.
Entertainment Tonight.
Yeah. Wait, a confidentiality will not get a payout or spousal support after he and Britney Spears got divorced. He will be allowed to keep his vehicles and may potentially keep any gifts he's received from. Which, that's standard. If you get married and then divorced, you don't give back the ring. Like, by law, it's your ring. It was a gift.
But if you're engaged and you break the engagement, then you give the ring back.
But you actually don't have to. That's a gray area. You don't have to. It's nice if you do. You should.
Yeah.
But you don't have to, because it was a gift given to you.
True.
So that's like a gray area, and I think the judges go like either way on that, like whatever they're feeling. So you better not get a scorned ex-wife.
Get her a really crapper ring so you don't care.
Or don't
do that. That's not nice.
Don't get the 5 times ex-fiance, the one that's been asked a million times and never actually makes it to the aisle.
Runaway bride.
So yeah, all the runaway brides. Okay, well, we are all done for today, and we will see you next week.
Wait a minute.
Should we what? Okay.
Do you want to?
Well, you can. What are we saying? Well, you know.
We're going to do?
Yeah, well, okay. We want to do the Paris Hilton book next because I love Paris. She loves Britney. And if she gets a Britney book, I get a Paris book. Paris is mine.
So we were talking about doing another book review.
And there's so many conspiracies in the Paris book because I've already been reading it. And she goes to the, like, boarding school that's like torturing her and like sexually assaulting her, and it's like, it's so crazy,
abusing the
major abuse. Like she gets cavity searches. She's 14 or 15 getting cavity searches. Like, what the fuck is going on
at a boarding school?
Yeah, it was one of the disciplinary schools that you would see on like Maury or Dr. Phil or whatever. Yeah, no, it's pretty intense. Like, the guys watch her shower, like everything. Yeah, no, it's going to be good.
Creepy.
It's going to be good. So stick around for that. We will start that in the next few weeks. Because Heather's a slow reader. Yeah. That's why.
Well, I don't know. Usually it depends on the book. In Britney book, I did read really slowly.
Yeah, I think.
But when we did our 1984 George Orwell book,
I
did not read slow.
No, you read faster than me. I think it was because it was more.
It was interesting to me. I love Britney, but Britney's book was a lot of the same information and very repetitive. And I feel like you could actually summarize it into like half the chapters maybe, and just do like a timeline, because a lot of it was just her emotions and what she felt, which is valid and that's great. And I'm happy she shared it with her
was like
fans.
her diary.
But it was like the same emotions just repeating themselves because it was the same trauma.
And then it would, exactly. It all comes down to this like same traumas that it was like, even when she was a kid, it was the same trauma. Her dad,
alcoholic father, abusive family, toxic relationships, like overworked.
Message retracted. Yeah. Okay. Anyways, all of a sudden something popped up. I was like, "What is that?"
Oh, because you know what? If you write stuff on here and
then
it's inappropriate, YouTube will delete your messages. So you have to be nice and you have to not write things that are gross.
Well then, or you have to write things that are like with like spaces and stuff in between them.
Well,
that's so weird. Don't give them ideas.
I deleted it myself.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, that's what it is. Anyways, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next week. So don't forget to
share, like, and subscribe. And you can follow us on Instagram, on TikTok, on Facebook, everywhere.
We're on YouTube right now, right?
We're on YouTube right now.
She does our social media.
So we go live. We go live on Facebook every Wednesday.
And most Wednesdays for YouTube.
And YouTube, yes.
So thank you guys so much for listening. And you can email us at conspiraciesunlocked@gmail.com. Bye.